really saddened by the passing of singer. I think she's a songwriter too, Angie Stone, man, uh, who tragically died in a accident over the weekend. I was actually gonna post the day of, and on my other channel, the rub. For some reason, it kept trying to load, and it wasn't even that long. It kept trying to load and load because I can't do it live. I don't have enough viewers on that channel yet. So subscribe. All right, it's RUB dash Rubbing channel. All right. Nevertheless, I was really sad to hear about. She was only 63. She was still a young woman. She was at 63 really is not that old. I used to think that years ago when you're in your 50s. It's unfortunate, man. I really am sad about that. I am because she kept it real in her music. Her music was very soulful, very powerful, man. And the song that she did that I'm really proud of her about is the one she did about my black brothers. That was a very powerful song. So she represents the consciousness of black folks, man. And she started out her career singing with the all-female rap group Sequence. And to be honest, they never really got their just rewards, man, because everybody was always bigging up Salt and Pepper as the first legitimate female rap group, and it really was Sequence, and that's a known fact. Y'all can say what you want, and I love Salt and Pepper. Don't get me wrong; they was out about a decade before Salt and Pepper, you know, but they didn't get the props like that, you know. And but nevertheless, it just really sad that because even if a couple months before, a couple people pointed out, a couple of months before she passed away, she was asking about her rights to her music, and uh, and she named the company and everything, and she was in the process of trying to get it back when she passed away, you know. Wow, just really tragic, man. I'm really sad to hear about that, man. I'm really sad to hear about that. I don't like to hear about anybody, you know. But if somebody you really truly admire and love, man, that's just another story, man. It takes it to another level for you. And it hurts my heart about that. It really does. I'm not gonna go into detail about her backstory and all that. I just, just I want to mourn her loss and remember her for her, her powerful, soulful voice, man. For real. I'm devastated by it. I ain't gonna lie. She leave behind two children, you know, and it's not easy to lose a parent. I know that from personal experience, right? So I know they must be devastated, man. But my heart does go out to their family. Wow. And I think she was a three-time Grammy winner, you know. But it's really sad to hear about that, man. I saying just kind of like wow. I don't never hear about nobody dying like that, man. I really just, but it's just wow. Mm. I was gonna have a little bit more to say, maybe on another podcast, maybe on the Rub-In or the channel. And I probably will do that. And get some more information about that. I know just about what happened with the accident. They said it was they were actually she was just finished the show. Matter of fact, she was coming from a show I think it was Montgomery, Alabama. They were going back to Atlanta, so they could prep to go to the next show right out here near Baltimore. And they were on the highway, and I think they were 5 miles from the city limits, heading back to Georgia. And then that's when the 18 wheeler crashed into them. Wow. But the main thing is, it's not about how somebody passed away; it's how they live, man. And as an artist, she lived the life that she wanted to live. The unfortunate part, uh, the record company that she was under, uh, did not want to give her rights to her music. You know, and I know it's just a pattern, man. You know, especially with black folks who know who write and own a lot of their music, man. Um, Michael Jackson, Prince, uh, Otis Redding, Sam Cooke, they all died tragically, right behind trying to get or gain access or control of their own music. They're all known for that, you know. So I'm just saying it's a pattern. You know. But it's sad, man. I'm not gonna. It's really sad, folks. I don't even know what else to say about it, man. I'm bummed because uh, she was a great singer. There's no doubt about it. She had immensely talented, and she did remind you of a younger Roberta Flack on some respects, who just passed away a week earlier at the age of 88. And I was really devastated by that because I grew up listening to Roberta Flack as a young child. And ooh, the songs are very heartfelt. Her songs, Angie Stone's was too. But I'm just saying that they were those type of singers that you don't hear about no more, man. And it does kind of make you sad, you know. And you got these young girls that listen to a Roberta Flack or Angie Stone. They repping up somebody like what's that chick name? Cardi B or somebody else. They like them kind. They into them kind of women, man. Uh, it's kind of like got me thinking, man. You know, they don't. We need to get more soul singers like that out there, man. We need more Roberta Flacks and Angie Stones out there, man. It's not enough of them anymore. Oh, Red, whatever, Sexy Red. That's another one. Not comparing to them. Sexy Red, just yeah. It's like I don't want my grandkids, granddaughters listening to that mess. No, they ain't nobody to look up to. You know, because the one thing I can say about Andrew Stone and Roberta Flack, both of them really, their songs about love, man. It's about community. It's about unity, man. So you don't hear that in a lot of songs now, man. You don't. It's always about dissension and division and stuff like that. It ain't, the songs I grew up with back in the day, man, was always about love, and passion, and not over like a porn movie type passion, but it was about people who really was into love, you know, loving your woman, or loving your man, or whatever, man. Ain't like that no more, man. It's all about get the body, baby, go get deep. Listen, like I want to hear that. Seriously, I really don't. You know, and you can hear the deep soul and passion in her music about love and family and respect and all that, man. You don't hear that no more, man. It's just really sad. I'm sad thinking about it, to be honest. You know, because for lack of a better word, a lot of music guys out here now, including hip hop guys play somewhere, but for the most part, a lot of it's trash. Yes, I said it. This is coming from a 60-year-old who's been listening. My music go all the way back to the beginning of the birth of the Temptations and the Beatles, man. That's where the real music was at, you know. And Andrew Stone represented some of that music for real. She did, you know. And she started out in hip hop, but she was also a noted R&B singer as well. And her music brought back the neo or the what they call neo soul. It kind of brought back soul music, man. You know, unfortunately, we don't have enough of it. There should be a place for that, just like it used to be. Like it was a place for hip hop. People, they made a table for hip hop. Let's make a table back for soul music, What was really about the artistry of the artist, and not about necessarily the image of the artist, you know. because now it's about image. You know, I want talent. You know, when I listen to the song, I want to know what's what is the artist trying to convey from their soul in that song. I mean, I'm serious. You say, oh, you just patronize. I know I'm not just patronizing, folks. I meant what I said. You know, I mean what I said. I want to know when I'm listening to a song. I want to know what the song is about. What is it trying to tell me, and what is this message? Those are three things about music that I've always been into about. And nowadays you got songs that just go absolutely nowhere anymore. They don't go anywhere. That's the thing about her music. Her music went somewhere. It took you to a place of love or respect and community. There aren't any songs like that. There aren't any songwriters like that now. You know, that's the thing about songwriters like Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway and Stevie Wonder and even Michael Jackson and Angie Stone took you to. They took you to places like that, man. Oh yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I just saw some Earth, Wind, and Fire the other night. Shout out to WBPT on YouTube, man. He's an incredible content creator. One of the best I've seen, for what he does. Uh, so I'm gonna give another big shout out, WBPT on YouTube. If you want to know anything about old school music and old school artists, I mean, he named a few artists I didn't even hear about. Even one that was in Cleveland called the Ponderosa Twins. I didn't even know, and they went to I went to the exact same high school, or junior high school that they went to, Patrick Henry. You know, that was crazy. Matter of fact, that's how I got the nickname DJ Wolf from Patrick Henry. I was Patrick Henry in 1977, and I think they came out. I think they attended Patrick Henry like a decade before. Matter of fact, they did a decade before I went there because I went to the '77. I think they came out and they were recording in the late '60s. Yep, it's crazy, man. I'm gonna have to try to pull up their records, the Ponderosa Twins, man, from my old neighborhood, Glenville, man. But yeah. So I think we need to rediscover our roots through our music, man. I do. I mean, I was just thinking about that, man. You know, go back to our original music soul because hip hop. If you notice, hip hop is actually the ownership and all of that. A lot of there's still uh, people in our culture that do own ownership to hip hop, but it's still incorporated by you know who. You know, and to a degree, soul music was, but not entirely. But we need to get back to that. Not just as to be artists, but to have full creator ownership and label wise. Put our own stuff out there, man. Get more of the Erica Badu's and the Angie Stones and the Roberta Flacks, man, and what's her name from the Fugees, man. Yeah, and the Fugees, yeah, people like the Fugees, yeah. Get those guys artists back out there, man. Arrested Development. We need to get those artists back, man. Because I kind of felt for a long time real music was coming back at those artists, man. And it ain't like it wasn't, you know. And then it just fell off. But we need to get back to that. I'm missing it so bad. I really am. You know, those are artists that made music, it helped maintain our culture of who we are. It did. If you go back and listen to a lot of music from the late '60s and the '70s, man, with the James Browns and the Temptations and artists like that, the Impressions, Curtis Mayfield. I could keep going. Marvin Gaye. I could keep going. You know, they were the ones that kept soul, our culture and soul alive. They did. We need to get back to that, folks, like never before. We need it. All this mess going on today, it just. Mm. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this right quick. I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit more of a backstory on her on my other channel, The Rub, sometime this week, hopefully by Friday. And I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I might actually do a special podcast tribute to her on Station Head. Just, 'cause I got a radio station. I mean, I got a radio channel too. I gotta try to get that straight now. That's another whole story. Um, stationhead.com/DJ Wolf Live, um, where I play all kind of music. But I think I'm gonna work on doing the tribute to her with her music on my Station Head channel as well. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. All right, that's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. And wow, um, rest in heaven to the memory of Angie Stone.